Hello everyone, what's up? It's Kendra the Maverick Girl here, and we've been playing some stuff here. Went over an Ikoria set review, played a couple rounds of Bogles that kind of ended somewhat anticlimactically, unfortunately. But now we're ready to gear up and dive into another league with some Pauper Elves. And I'm ready, I'm hyped. Whoa, camera went out of focus there for a second. Hello, welcome back. So, we'll see how this goes. Come on, camera. Get into focus. So, we're just going to be playing some Pauper Elves action, and hopefully we have a pretty good run. The meta has been a little bit hostile towards Elves recently, but I think, this is basically like a celebratory stream. I am streaming for the first time in a long while, and this is going to become my new norm, where I'm streaming every night, pretty much. So, I'm going to be pumping out some wins here, hopefully. So, let's get going and just try and find some matches and try and just go in with some elves. And hopefully we can eke out a few wins before everything goes on. Exactly, elf ball, elfing them out. That's how we do it here.
Right.
Oh, we had a raid from Goblin Lackey 1. What's up? Thank you so much for the raid. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing? I just set up that charge emote, or that charge gif and everything, so I'm totally not even used to that. But we are here. We're playing some Pauper. We're playing some Elves. We're just getting started on a whole new league, and I'm ready to start elfing them out a little bit. Awesome. Well, thank you so much, Goblin Lackey, and hope you all enjoy the stream. So what we got? We got Marcus McC. And what are we going to see here first? Are we going to see some good stuff coming up for Elves? As far as Elves hands go to start out, this seems pretty good to me. I like this. I like the fact that it goes turn 1 Elf, turn 2, we can go lead the Stampede to try and find more gas, or we can go Elvish Vanguard, Timberwatch Elf, depending on what we draw. So this just feels very good. Even up against the Windscarred Crag that we have on their side of the battlefield, we basically have a hand that feels somewhat resilient through removal. So if they don't remove this elf, then I'll probably go for the Timberwatch Elf. Faithless Looting. Okay, so they're on Boros Bully as opposed to Boros Monarch. So that's gonna be cool. Raven Inspector. Alright, so now what we got going on? Ooh. Yeah, I'm still going to go in for this Timberwatch Elf, and we'll see what happens. Because I don't want to, like, cast a Lead the Stampede when I can't really cast any of the creatures through that Lead the Stampede. The other thing, too, is by putting Timberwatch Elf on the board, it kind of turns it into a Lightning Rod for any removal that our opponent might have. Okay, now I feel a lot better about casting this Lead the Stampede, so let's see what we can find. That's a lot that we can find. I can't even cast all of this right now. Oh my god. I think I just cast the Nettle Sentinel, pass the turn, and discard. Oh my god. And discard. I think. Wow, what do I do? So I can either discard the Elvish Mystic, Elvish Vanguard, or Timberwatch Elf. At this point, I still really want Priest of Titania, Birchlore Rangers, and Huntmaster. I think I want to get rid of this Timberwatch Elf. Like, that's weird, but I think it's what I want to be doing at this point. Because then next turn I can go Birchlore Rangers into Lissalana Huntmaster, into Elvish Mystic. Should be able to cast Priest of Titania off of that. Battle Screech is very good. But I also want to cast the Elvish Vanguard. Like, I'm kind of hoping I see, like, a Huron Ranger. And they have a Prismatic Strand, so I just have to let that Seeker of the Way come through. I really wish that I had had the mana to cast the Priest of Titania last turn. Oh, they didn't see it. Or they just wanted to hold the Prismatic Strands in their hand. Either way, that's very good for me. Okay, so First Lord Rangers. Always, yes, always yield to these triggers, as we do here. Man, I actually don't know if I want to cast... The Lead the Stampede is very enticing as well. No. So what I'm gonna do is I'm not actually gonna cast the Lissalon Huntmaster. Now I'm thinking about this. I think it's better for me to actually land the Vanguard, Priest, and Elvish Mystic here. Because then we can get this Vanguard kind of nice and beefed up a little bit. Now, let's cast this Mystic. And do that. We got a Priest. Vanguard can still get bolted, but it's reasonable. But now we have Priest of Titania online. We have Blue Source for Distant Melody. We have Nettle Sentinel for a Viridian Longbow. We should, as long as we don't die this turn or don't hit any Electrickery, we should just win. Like, we won't beat the Prismatic Strands that turn, but we should just be able to kill them. The fact that they're digging here means that they probably don't have the win. Squadron Hawk, okay. So this is really good, because this means we won't die. We can draw into, oh, what is it? Essence Warden. Like, I just feel like we're very well positioned right now to just completely take over and dominate this game. But I have to be able to give myself a few turns to kind of push through Prismatic Strands nonsense. Okay. Let's start off with this Lissalon Huntmaster. Lead the Stampede. Finds Well-Wisher, Lissalon, or Well-Wisher, and 2 Dorks. Forgot to always yes, always yield that. Always yes, always yield. And the Vanguard's gonna get nice and beefy. Alright. Well-Wisher. And now we can snap off some really big really big distant melodies. So this will be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ready to draw 14 cards, everybody? Because that's what we're doing here. And we've got Kieran Rangers, and we have both Essence Wardens, so we are very good. Very well set up here. I think we're going to win this. I mean, it was already pretty much there anyway before, but now it just feels like we just have it. I'm also going to cast another Distant Melody. We're going to push some serious card draw, but I don't want to draw myself out either. Ooh, and we got Spider Silk Armor. No longbow, though, so we can't do like a longbow kill. Oh, that's frustrating. But we'll still win this, so we're good. Is there a big difference between Red Elemental Blast and Pyroblast in this format? There has been in the past. It's mostly with regards to is it Blitz? If you ever see somebody playing that, the deck has fallen out of favor due to the bannings that happened last year. It still shows up every so often, but it's not as good as it used to be. Did I get more Nell Sentinels? I think, yes I did. Okay. But we're just going to make a gigantic board and gain a ton of life. So. I'm almost surprised that they just haven't scooped it up yet. But yeah, because I know people would run it before because of the difference between them really was because Pyroblast was better for the Blitz decks because you didn't need a legal target, which you do for Red Elemental Blast. But that's really about it. No. Standard Bearer affects Pyroblast and Hydroblast, but not Red Elemental and Blue Elemental. So, lots of stuff. Alright, so how is this going? And I can cast these Birchlores face down, which is very relevant in this matchup. Lots of tokens, lots of triggers. Trigger. You see me play Pauper Elves in Paper? Boy, yeah, they just scooped it up. They saw the writing on the wall here. They know what's going on. Like, my life was so out of their range at that point. Alright, so we're going to go 2 Spider Silk Armors, 2 Prohibits, 1 Harsh Sustenance. I think that's it. Oh, I need Scatter Shots. I did create a sideboard guide for this. If anybody wants to kind of learn Pauper Elves a little bit, this is the one that is linked to directly is the sideboard guide, but there's also links to the first 4 parts of that primer series in the very top in the header. So I think Essence Warden is kind of medium, actually. Like no, I think it's better here, actually. Well-Wisher probably isn't as good. Elvish Vanguard just gets blocked by their tokens for days. It's not that good. We can cut 1 Timberwatch and 1 Huntmaster, especially because they just block them, or they just, hit them for days. We took out 1 Melody because they just have a lot of sweeper style effects. What else do I want to cut? The list that I'm running currently has not changed for Part 5, no, and that's largely because I just haven't been playing Pauper very much recently, so I'm not as in tune with it as I maybe have been in the past. What am I going to cut here? I think just 1 Melody, actually. I think just not focusing too hard on the blue splash. After this match, I'm gonna need to run because I had a little sweater, so we'll get a little chilly in this room. I'll actually just turn off the fan. Hopefully that helps. That's a great hand. So we can go turn 1 Thinhorn Elves, turn 2 Sylvan Ranger to make sure that we can hit a second land drop, and then we can start going like Priest Titania and all that. I mean, you're going down to 12 Forest, but you still have a 13th land with the island. I mean, I think it's fine. I've seen people go up in their numbers, so I mean, whatever floats your boat, I guess, is the, you know, at the end of the day. Nettle Sentinel's very good. So I just hope that that Thinhorn Elves sticks around long enough for me to play the Sylvan Ranger. It did. Excellent. Oh, and I found a forest naturally. That's really good. That changes things. So now I'm going to go for this Priest into Nettle Sentinel. We're going to hold back this Essence Warden so I can have it. Do not play Land Grant. Land Grant is a terrible magic card for the purposes of Pauper Elves, and nobody should be playing that. Smell any Electrickery? No? No Electrickery. Okay. My brazen plays have paid off. Yeah, you will never find someone who is as actively against the card Land Grant in Pauper Elves as myself. No one should be playing that card. Ooh, Well-Wisher. Okay. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna go. Sylvan Ranger. Find this island. We're gonna go for this. We're gonna try for a Leave a Stampede and try and find some really good stuff. And we got there. So now we can cast. I don't want to go too crazy because obviously we're still very much risking board wipes, but I do want to get a few more cards down, gain some more life and whatnot. I want to keep the Birchlore Rangers because I want to be able to cast it face down. Because that way it'll get me through, what's it called? It'll help push through any prismatic strands that our opponent may have. There's the Electrickery. Okay. We still got some life. We're still good. I think my only way that I would do this, well, that makes me want to cast this normally. Let's see how this goes. Now, I know that they've got multiple Squadron Hawks in their hand. They've still got 2 Squadron Hawks in their hand, and 1 unknown. They can't kill me with the thing, so... I'm going to assume that they don't have a bolt. So I'm just going to push some damage through. Like, I doubt they have Rally the Peasants, is basically what I'm getting at. And even if they had Rally the Peasants, it wouldn't be enough to kill me. So if they don't cast both Squadron Hawks, then they have a Prismatic Strands in their hand. Okay, so no strands. That's interesting. I think it's still worth trying to get in. We can kill their attack, you know, we can kill their hawks, we can kill, because if they let it through, then we just hit them for a lot of damage. The G Snake, thank you so much for the follow. I know you. How are you doing? Welcome to the stream. Thanks so much for the follow. The G-Snake is my brother, who is a fantastic person, makes some great music, who I should definitely create a plug for at some point. But Akiva the band, Josh, if you want to drop a sick link in the chat, get all these fine, lovely folks. All right, so what are they doing here? Do they have it? A Rally the Peasants wouldn't kill me, so what are they doing? Thraben Inspector. Thraben Inspector, and then they have Squadron Hawk in their hand. Okay, so they're holding out. What are they doing? It smells like a Prismatic Strands. Lurk VR, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome to the fun times. Thanks so much, everybody, for following. If you're enjoying the stream, you can hit that nice little heart button up the top of the screen and give a sweet follow. Very much appreciate it. I love all of you. Appreciate every little bit of support that you all give. One little way or another. Lurking helps. Following helps. Chatting obviously helps, no matter what. So I just appreciate every little aspect. And there's the rally, so I'm probably dead. Yep. Alright, now we're dead. Got me. But now we got one more game. Let's see if we can win this match. We're definitely on the play, so this will come in handy here. Trying to buy us some wins. Alright, let's see if we can do it. Wow, that's a ridiculous hand. I'm gonna snap keep that. Now, the real question is, do I play the Scattershot Archer right away, or do I hold it? Choices. I'm not gonna have any turn 1 birds or anything. Yeah, I'll play the Kieran Ranger. I just, like, don't want them to bolt the Kieran Ranger, and they're more likely to do that if they think it might be the only creature I have. Oh, hello. Hello, Priest of Titania. You sure are looking nice today. I'm actually going to hold off from doing the Priest. I am going to just try and get that Spider Silk Armor online next turn. And then I'll start trying to cast all my other nonsense. But I didn't want to like run the risk of just kind of walking into an Electrickery and just getting got kind of thing. Excellent. Never didn't have it. So that actually makes me wonder if I even want to go for Priest next turn, or if I want to go for Lissalana Huntmaster and then Priest Scattershot, or how we're going to do this. Because, like, with Seeker of the Ways, the Huntmaster is looking a lot nicer right now. Not going to lie. So if I play Huntmaster, next turn I can go Scattershot, Priest, and Kieran Ranger. And if I happen to see a Birchlore Ranger, so I can do that. Or I can go Priest into Scattershot now. And then next turn have enough mana to just drop my entire hand. I think that's probably the play. It's not great. I'll still take damage from the Seeker of the Ways, but I think this is a fine way to go about things. Right? No, just the stream in general. So, again, the G-Snake is my brother. And we used to kind of like play Magic a little bit back and forth, but we never really played it too hardcore. Or at least, you know, he never really played it too hardcore with me. So, he just hasn't played Magic in a while. But this is kind of like a good way to show it off and everything. So, popping in here, hanging out, watching the stream, and enjoying some games of Magic. So, there it is. Also, if you guys want to join in my Discord, come hang out there. We're talking, you know, I'm just getting everything started. I'm trying to do a full-time streaming gig coming up here very soon as we're going through things. So I want to kind of leave myself open to having more streams going forward. So if you guys want to come in, hang out, you know, would love to see you, essentially. Alright, so what do we got? Firefall kind of sucked. Me personally, I knew that I was a Magic player the first time I played Elves. And that's not even really a joke either. That's like actually true. I actually played, it was Elves back in the days of, actually, hang on. It was Elves back in the days of Onslaught block. And I loved it. It was the deck that made me really want to play competitive-ish Magic, so I loved it. I mean, you're not wrong. I sure do. And yeah, this is definitely a nostalgic song. I love some Casino Night. Oh my god, get this out of here. I'm gonna die to, like, the stupidest nonsense. I don't like this. Do not want. Because then they just have the Firebolt to kill him back and kill me next turn. Ugh. Disgusting. There's no way I survive this. It's not even that I drew too many sideboard cards. It's the fact that they just, like, kind of killed me. Oh, no, I'm just dead. Sick. Good game. Alright, let's keep it going. And that's one of those things, like Boros Bully, Boros Monarch, Is It Delver, they've all been kind of really making a big resurgence, and a lot of those decks just make it very difficult for Elves' life sometimes. I think Elves is a good matchup against Boros Monarch, reasonably anyway. But against Boros Bully like that, it just kind of struggles a little bit. Boros Bully kind of gets a leg up on it before Elves can really stabilize and settle. So, yeah. That's kind of where we're at so far there. Let's see if we can do a little bit better. Yeah, they just kind of had it all. I mean, there's not really very much I can do with that. I also took some very conservative lines, too. Like, I didn't want to cast the Priest of Titania. If I cast the Priest of Titania instead of the Spider Silk armor, I actually might have been okay. But it was, like, I didn't want to run the risk of hitting an Electrickery and just dying kind of thing. Mezzle! Oh, man, Mezzle's here, so that means we're up against some Delver. Great hand against Delver. I'll keep this. Mezzle is, like, the mono blue Delver player. So... Now, the real question is whether or not I can get that Priest of Titania to stick. If I can get Priest, then we'll see what's going on. The deck is not called Kadoltha. I really wish that people would stop calling the deck Kadoltha Boros, because the problem is Kadoltha was called Kadoltha Boros because of Kadoltha Rebirth, and obviously Kadoltha Rebirth is not really a part of the deck anymore. How's it going? We are here, we're playing some Pauper, we're hanging out, having a good time. How are you doing? I feel like I'm baiting a counterspell if I do this. Okay. So, what now? Auger Bolas. So, this is good, because it means I can get Birchlore and Timberwatch pretty much unabated, I guess. So... And I can get the... Wait a sec. And I can play the longbow, too. Oh, this is good. They did get Snap, which kind of sucks, but I like this. I mean, nobody really calls it Kadoltha Boros, though, anymore. Like, everybody calls it Boros Monarch or Boros Bully. Nobody really uses the name Kadoltha Boros anymore. There's like a few people that do, and like the professor still does, but I'll be honest, I love Brian to death, but he's wrong. You know what I'm going to do here? I need to push through the snap is the problem. Nice! Vintage seems pretty cool. Alright, and we got Essence Ward and Nettle Sentinel. Nice. Should have played the Essence Warden first, but this is fine. Deprive. Okay. Going for 4 points of damage. Ninja, so they have the Deprive. I mean, I don't exactly think Jund is taking its name from Karthus. It's got 4 mana. If I play Timberwatch Elf, let's try this. Yeah, so the idea is that when you're using Mystic Sanctuary, oh, interesting. Mystic Sanctuary creates a loop with Deprive, and you can create an infinite counterlock, essentially, if you have the right draws. That's an Augur. No cards in hand with Augur. And so that's the thing. I know they have the Deprive, and they just didn't want to waste the Deprive on a Fyndhorn Elves, of all things. Ponder. So they have Deprive and 2 unknowns. And they just gave it to me. So they kind of saw the writing on the wall there that like I would just kill the ninja and kind of be able to go on about my way. Next turn, I would basically be able to do multiple Fyndhorn Elves nonsense. The Nettle Sentinel being down also meant that they couldn't really play any fairies or anything. So Scattershot Archer is a very easy bring in here. Same with a Spider Silk Armor. We're going to take out these Elvish Vanguards. They're not very good here. Essence Warden kind of saved our butts, but it's not actually very good. Distant Melody is okay, but I think I'd rather have another... Oh no. I guess we do bring in Melody? No, what did I do here? Okay. If I didn't need that much, then yeah, we'll just bring back in the 2 Essence Wardens. But I think going down 2 melodies is fine, because we don't want them to just get countered and have them be like a jank draw kind of thing. Yeah, Steven, Lissalon Huntmaster is just gasoline. Alright, let's see some good. That's a great hand! Turn 1, scatter shot, let's go. Don't force break me. God damn it. They got me. Ugh. Running Force Spike in 2020? What is this jank? They found no cards with Augur. Essence Ward. But we're gonna play Well Wisher. That's a ninja. Okay. Ninja and some fairies. What are they doing? Gut shot. Interesting. So they've got an Augur and 2 unknowns. The island is actually, like, normally I don't mind the island, but the island is actually kind of killing me here. Oh, double ninja is not, yeah, that's bad news bears right there. Preordained. Can block some ninjas, but I think this is going to be a very uphill battle at this point. Yeah, I'm gonna get wrecked. Very much wrecked. We're gonna see what we can do here, though. Because if the thing is, like, they've probably just got counters for days in their hand. Miscreant, Delver, yeah, so they can just pretty much counter anything that I'm playing. I need this Llanowar Elves, but it's not going to stick. Yeah, Spellstutter Sprite. I feel comfortable just scooping up at this point. And I'm just going to run it back. I don't really need too much. Like, I don't need to go too deep on these Spider Silk Armors or anything. They run Echoing Truth. Seems very good hand to start out with. They're not running any Electrickery nonsense or anything, so if nothing else, this really reliably turns into like a Distant Melody. Coral Net, sure. Hello, Timberwatch Elf. Nice to see you. I will sacrifice the Thinhorn Elves on this turn, though. Delverinos, okay. No. You got me. Man, this sucks. Yeah. Let's see what happens now. Is Delver blind flip? Delver does not flip. Ninja? No ninja. Lost to Boros Bully. Totally predicted that Spell Stutter Sprite, and that's fine. I want this Well-Wisher. I'm gonna go in for some attacks. No Delver Flips. You got a ninja? We do have a ninja. Cool. Ugh.
This crimson blood rests upon my lips, warm and comforting, just like a demon's kiss, a slave to hate. All humanity, what defines a man besides his penchant for secrecy? So hate me, berate me, now face me, you'll taste my thirst.
So, this is still a bit of an uphill battle, but I think we're a little reasonable at this point. Top, so we Delver Flipped. Land, Preordain, Unknown Nonsense. They're probably not... Mezzel's a good player. Mezzel will not attack with Ninja unless they have a really good reason to do so. Yep. More ninjas. Unreal. Oh, snap. Sure.
A universe of secrets that I've taken to the grave.
Counter this. That means I get my Distant Melody. Yes, please.
With no soul to be saved. Eons ago, I was human too. I knew how to love, and I had things to prove. My pain was pride, and I faltered well into the abyss. And in this hell I dwell forever. Hate me, berate me, now face me. I'm just like you, so hollow, wallow, I follow.
5. Sure. What do we got coming in now? Nothing. Okay. Do I get this? I do get this. That kind of sucked. It's not enough, but we're very close. So let's see what happens on this next turn. I think I may have locked this up. Mezzel coming in with the GGs. Wow, that was a great one. Nice. All right, I'm gonna be right back 1 second. I need to get like a little sweater or something. It's a little warm, or it's a little cold in this room. So hang tight, everybody. I'm gonna run a quick little 60-minute ad, or 60-minute. What am I saying? 60-second ad. So hang tight. If you like the stream, give that a little follow. We'll be back in just a moment with some more excellent elves action, Pauper Elves. So hang tight. We'll be back in just a moment. right, everybody, we are back for a little bit more. I mean, if you don't see the ads, that's fine. Don't mind that quite so much. Where are you? Hello. Hello, folks. So we're back. We're playing some more Pauper Elves nonsense. And let's see what kind of goodness we got going on now. Hopefully we get some more good matches. I could do this all day. Oh, boy. So how are you all doing today? You guys all holding up quite through all the quarantine nonsense? I know I've had to make a nice little adjustment. Obviously, streaming is now kind of my life, as it turns out. Not that I'm complaining too much. I enjoy doing this very much. So I'm going to keep this hand. Turn 1, Kieran Ranger, into turn 2, Elvish Vanguard, into turn 3, Timberwatch. Seems like a pretty good setup to me. Our opponent has mulligan down to 5 cards. So, oh, and they're on Tron. I kept a pretty good hand against Tron, too, so I'm enjoying this. Nice. Well, I'm glad to hear that people here are having a good time. Well, actually, you know what? This is weird because I kind of actually don't want to go in on the Vanguard just yet. I want to go in on the Finhorn Elves because that lets me cast Huntmaster and all this other stuff. Or I can even go for Vanguard into Timberwatch Elf. Lots of plays I can do here. I still think Vanguard is probably a better early line. And I just kind of got to hope that they don't have actual full Tron just yet or anything. Wow, natural Tron on the mulligan to 5. Unbelievable. Compulsive research. They don't have any color mana sources, so I think I'm just going to actually go for Finhorn Elves into the Well-Wisher. And we'll see what happens. Okay. I'm all for baiting out the counter magic. Hit me with that prohibit. Or condescend. No, he got me. Two cards on bottom. Now I'm thinking about it, maybe I actually should have attacked with that Well-Wisher. We'll see if I get this to lead the Stampede. I do get this lead the Stampede. Ooh. Let me have it. 2, 3. That was an interesting use of Ghostly Flicker. Weather the Storm. Interesting. That sure was a line of Magic the Gathering cards. Muldrifter? Ghostly Flicker? Okay. Still a very weird use of Ghostly Flicker, but okay. Who am I to judge, I guess? Mnemonic Wall into Weather the Storm, kinda? I don't know. Alright. Reap and Sow, targeting the island. Boo! Boo hiss. Yeah, that's like my one kind of blessing here. If I also draw right, I can also go crazy with this Vanguard. Like, this Vanguard can even just kill him, like, on its own. Probably not here, but good shot. Jen, what's up? How are we doing? Hope you are having a fantastic day. Oh, I got him dead to rights! Holy crap, I got him. I got lethal. Exacxies. Unbelievable. You love to see it. Oh my god. Okay. Relic of Regentis, Viridian Longbow, Harsh Sustenance, and 2 Prohibits. I haven't seen any lists lately. I know some lists have gone back to running Electrickeries, some haven't. So I'm just going to take those out. Essence Warden is god-awful in this. Well-Wisher is mediocre. I still kind of want it. And I'll go down to 1 Vanguard. Like, Vanguard actually isn't that great in here. I think I almost want, if I wanted to, I could probably go on that other Harsh Sustenance or the Prohibit. But... ah, so good. So yeah, if you guys haven't heard, I just want to tell you all, ooh, that's a great hand. I am streaming full-time now. So this is going to be my new norm, and I hope you all kind of hang out, support me. Appreciate you all just kind of being here and hanging out. It got that YouTube link that just that the MTG bot just dropped. Ooh, to go down to 5 cards again. Wow. But every little bit helps. So, love you guys. Thank you so much for just being here, hanging out, having a good time. Right? Full-time stream is kind of the dream. Oh, we got the Relic, too. Yes, sir. I am indeed going full-time streaming and everything, yes. Old Brad and G. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. How are you doing? But yes, I will be streaming full-time going forward. Um, what do we got? Impulse? Sure. We're gonna get that map out of the yard. But yeah, so basically what happened is my mental health was kind of in a bad spot, and also where I was living was not very good, so I left Cool Stuff Inc., which was my day job, but I'm still writing with them. I'm still producing content with them. Make no mistake. They have been pretty great throughout everything, but I was not in a good and healthy living situation, and I was very concerned with that. My family was concerned, so what I did is I ended up coming back to Tampa. I'm staying with my family throughout the whole pandemic, and I am basically turning streaming into my career. This has actually been something I've thought about doing for a very long time, but wanted to hold off on it for a little while to kind of stabilize a few other things financially. And, okay. What do we have going on here? I'm kind of at the place I don't care if they counter it. But yeah, so basically at this point, full-time streaming. Every day at either 6 p.m. or 7 p.m. EST, I'm going to stream for at least 6 hours. Obviously, it's going to depend from day to day kind of thing. One on top, one on bottom. Exile a card, please. Yeah, thankfully my workplace, Cool Stuff, they were great. They worked well with us all. They were very supportive of me, so I'm very appreciative of them throughout the whole process. So, is Tron a bad matchup? It depends on the build of Tron. So, for me personally, I am actually, I think this matchup is very good for me. But it also depends on how much counter magic, how much removal, things like that. Reap and Sow is destroying my land. I mean, it's not the worst, though. And I'm not always going to be streaming Pauper, but I'm going to stream Pauper consistently for the next 2 weeks, is my guess. I need to actually build up my play points a little more before I start diving into other formats. But, we're going to have a good time with it. So, I will still be making Pauper like a bit of a main focus, but I also do want to play more other formats more. So I want to play Pioneer, I want to play Modern, I want to play Legacy. So, ooh, yes. Legacy Priest. Get that nonsense out of here. I don't want to play this longbow just yet because I don't want to run the risk of it getting countered. And got the match. Awesome. So we are 2-1 in this Pauper League. Nice. Tons of elves, exactly. Just nothing but elves. I definitely will play some Legacy Elves at some point, and I actually want to mess around with Pioneer Elves. I've been kind of fucking around with it a little bit. But I definitely want to try it out because there's... Because Lead the Stampede is entering Pioneer with Ikoria Lair of Behemoths. So I want to give it a shot and see how it works out. I think it's kind of like the death, or kind of like the way, like the glue that would stick Pioneer Elves together in a way that we haven't seen yet. So, Puzzles. What was Puzzles on before? That weird the Boros Monarch that felt like Kadaltha Boros. This hand should be okay. And I can go turn 2, Timberwatch Elf. So like today, I'm kind of playing a lot more of the decks that I'm familiar with. Tomorrow, I'm going to stream, with a delay of course, the Pauper Super Qualifier event that's happening on Magic Online. So I'm going to play that, I'm going to stream it, we're going to have a good time with it. See what happens. We're going to go for this Timberwatch Elf here, pass the turn. I don't know if the Super Qualifiers are only this week. They haven't really clarified that necessarily, but I think kind of that's the way right now. Alright, so this is good. Next turn I can go in on the Huntmaster. So, the island is due to playing the card Distant Melody. Oh boy. And we got a Kieran Ranger. Oh, this is too good. Can I win this? No, not this turn. Are they just gonna give it to me? Scoop them on up, please. No, in on Radiant Fountain. What are we doing? Angelic Purge targeting Timberwatch Elf. Okay. You got me. That seemed like a lot of work for that. So let's see what happens here. I'm probably going to try and go for the Timberwatch Elf again, but who knows? Prophetic Prism, Bolt the Timberwatch Elf. Yeah. Swear to God. So I'm going to put him at 1, and I swear if they have like an Electrickery, I'm going to lose my mind. It's also going to make me like wonder if I may have accidentally, like, missed an opportunity to kill them. Like, I'd have to go back and watch the game, and watch a replay or something. What do we got? Wellspring. Seeing Wellspring in, like, these Monarch lists again is weird. Unless they're running actual Kuldotha Rebirth. Oh, maybe they are. Holy crap, this is actual Kuldotha! Oh my god! Oh, yeah. Oh, what? Do I just win? I just win. Yeah, that was an easy one. Okay. 2 Spider Silks, 2 Prohibits, and a Harsh Sustenance. We'll go down 2 Melodies, the 2 Vanguards, since they're just running a bunch of tokens. And Timberwatch Elf, just the one of. I don't know how much they're running on terms of, like, Battle Screech, so I don't want to go too deep on, like, Scattershot Archer or anything. Because it's been forever since I've seen an actual Kuldotha Boros list. Like, I know I was talking earlier about how we shouldn't be really calling these decks Kuldotha Boros because they're not really Kuldotha anymore. But here it is, an actual Kuldotha Boros deck for the first time in, like... I don't think I've actually seen a Kuldotha list in probably over a year now. That's a mole. Nah, I'm good on Longbow. Like, Longbow's not that great. This is okay. What do I want to do here? I think I want to cut Timberwatch. I think I would rather have the Lead the Stampede. Because it's either lose the Stampede or lose the Timberwatch Elf. And I think the Timberwatch Elf just gets bolted too much. So we can go Mystic here. If they bolt it, they bolt it. If not, then I'm set up for a nice Lead the Stampede or Spider Silk Armor next turn. And there's the bolt. I'm drawing my big drops, which is not where I want to be in life right now. Ooh, but I like that Priest. It's a shame that that Priest won't stick around, but... because they almost certainly have some kind of removal in their hand. If they actually don't have the removal, then I will be very surprised. If they don't have the removal, I play Spider Silk Armor. Because I have to insure myself against electricity of some kind. Yeah, there's the bolt. Well, we got a Kieran Ranger, but it doesn't really do that much here, which is kind of unfortunate. Next turn it lets me... it, like, turns on the Spider Silk Armor, but that's it. Godolphin Rebirth, sure. So what are they doing? Prophetic Prism, sure. That's a tasty draw. So now we're pretty stable against their stuff. I can play Huntmaster, I can play Lead the Stampede and then get a 1 drop down. There's actually a decent number of things I can do here. Hawk, sure. So what's the draw? Prohibit. I think I'm gonna go for the Lead the Stampede here. Like, that might not be right, but I would rather try and go for like a Birch Lore and try and get some stuff. And prayers answered. But I am actually going to hold back on the rest of it for now because I want to be able to cast this Huntmaster and then chain off a bunch of stuff. Yeah, that's good. I don't like it, but it's good. Yeah, it's pretty cool tech. Definitely think it's interesting. I already played a land for turn. I'm just worried that if even if I counter this, or even if I have the prohibit up for a counter or for like an Electrickery, that I still get blown out by like a second Electrickery or something. I guess I just gotta risk it for the biscuit, but I'm not really happy to be doing this right now. Radiant Fountain, sure. Battle Screech is fine. Give me life. So I guess the Essence Warden actually ended up being a very good call in the end. How goes the Elf Life? Well, we're 2-1 so far. We are up a game in this match against Golgotha Boros. So, yikes. I don't like that draw, though. We're holding our own, but, like, this needs something right now. Pauper's like fun, but it can also be a bit challenging, a bit frustrating at times. I honestly am not like the biggest fan of where the metagame currently is, but it is fun. I certainly enjoy it. And that's what I've been playing over the last couple years. So, here we are. Core Skyfisher. Okay, you got me. Oh, they are. They are very good, right, in this, in Pauper. Especially right now. Right now, it's actually very good, so... Oh no, not lands. Lands are not what I want to be seeing right now. Yeah, mono blue Delver and Is It Delver? That was interesting. They were holding up mana for Prismatic Strands, I think. Put Ancient Den? Sure. So we're gonna take 8 damage. I need to draw something good within the next few turns. Probably like this turn, actually. Otherwise, they may just have Bolt, Bolt, Bolt. Start attacking a little bit. I'm going to lose some creatures to these Thraben Inspectors, but at least I can try and push some damage through. I might lose all of them, actually, if they have Prismatic Strands, now I'm thinking about it. No. Ah! I F6. No, I'm gonna scoop. I F6 and I shouldn't have F6. Yeah, I kind of like put myself into a bad spot at that point. Ugh. Yeah, this is a bit of a crazy format sometimes. Just wait until you actually see me like properly go off with elves. I did it earlier. Like I think towards the beginning of the stream. Or the beginning of this league run, I went off and like cast like Distant Melody into another Distant Melody and just like destroyed my opponent. Good times. But let's see. See what our opponent does, or what we can do this time. His hand still dies very much to an Electrickery, but we'll see what happens. I mean, there is actually a Goblin's deck in Pauper. It's, it's like, red deck win. So it goes like, oh, why can't I think of these cards? Fuck. Mog Conscripts with, oh my god. Mog Conscripts. Yeah, Goblin Slider does show up. God, I don't want to go too deep on this. Yeah, Bushwhacker's really good. But yeah, Goblins definitely is a deck in Pauper. It's, whether or not it's good, kind of varies a little bit, but it definitely is an actual deck. Okay, so I can go... Hunt Master. I don't know that I can do everything. I really want to cast the Hunt Master, but I have to go for this Spider Silk now while I have the shot. What's good is that if I draw a Lead the Stampede next turn, I can still cast Hunt Master and Lead the Stampede together. Okay. Yes, Grenade is legal. Goblin Grenade is legal. Alex Ullman ran Goblins during the Pauper Premier League that we had last year, and that was a lot of fun. Easy attacks. They might try and kill the Birch Lord to keep me off of like a potential Distant Melody top deck, but yep, called that. That's really weird, because, like, huh. Yeah, I was like, it's, like, Mod Conscripts, Goblin Cohort, Sparksmiths, Goblin Sledder, Foundry Street Denizen, Mog War Marshal. So, like, it actually kind of functions. Oh, absolutely. I mean, Brightstone Ritual Goblins was, like, always kind of, like, a Stormy deck that has existed, like, for a while. Yeah, Goblin Storm's kind of been around. Alright, so what do we got? What is our opponent doing? Let's swing. Yeah, I mean, I remember bidding. I remember the bidding deck. My favorite story is actually the one time I, like, absolutely annihilated mono red goblins in oh god, what was it? It was back in Onslaught Block Standard. And I was playing, like, the most garbage mono or like shitty janky oh god, what was it, Slivers deck. And it was like, so, you know, it's like Babby's first Magic deck essentially, you know. So it was like, I'm sitting here running cards like Decree of Justice in this 4-color sliver deck, 3 or 4 color sliver deck. I'm playing cards like oh god, what was I playing? Oh, there had to have been 1 or 2 others. Like, I know I was playing an Eternal Dragon because I had an Eternal Dragon. It was a really cool card. Whoa, I didn't understand why. No. But I know that I also played, oh god, what was it? So I won the match by playing I went and played Silver Knight. So like, okay, sure. And then I went and played Worship. Now, for those of you who don't know, Silver Knight is protection from red, first strike, 2/2 for 2 white mana. Worship says, as long as you control a creature, damage that would deal take your life down to more, or damage that would take your life to less than 1 brings you to 1 life instead. So, my opponent is on mono red goblins. And looks at me and just like sits there for a second, tanks. Because I don't know if you all know this, but mono red doesn't really have much by way of answers to enchantments. So my opponent just kind of sits there and goes, I can't win. And I ended up winning a match because I assembled that combo twice. It was ridiculous, to say the least. And do I play paper? Yes. I have Paper Pauper. Now, obviously, Paper Pauper doesn't really exist right now because all of the stores, especially here in Florida, have kind of shut up shop. But, well, there's the Electrickery. Hand up Firebolt? Oh no, I'm just dead. If I win this, it'll be amazing. Oh no. Am I in danger? I'm in danger. And there's the rally. I'm dead. Okay, cool. Oh boy, what a time. Those are some of the hottest garbage draws I've had in a while. Not gonna lie. The matchup is fine, but I just have to draw correctly, and I drew like hot garbage. They had the right answers at the right time, essentially. It's basically one of those matches, if I can kind of get going before they can, then I just run away with the match. They sure do have a lot of sideboard cards for elves. Alright. Yeah, I know I already asked a little bit earlier, but I hope you all, how are you all doing? I hope you all are handling quarantine and whatnot quite well. Doing all the lovely staying at home nonsense and what have you. I know it's only going to be online for the moment, but are you all enjoying Ikoria Lair of Behemoths? Because I think that set looks crazy. And I'm very excited to see what it holds for us going forward. But yes. Yeah, I really actually need to have like all my Paper Pauper decks and everything like right next to me or something. I've got a spot for it, I just haven't done it yet. Yeah, I was like not totally sold on it, and then it just like started making sense. Like as I started seeing it unfold in front of me, I'm like, this is so cool. And yeah, quarantine's been weird. I totally feel that. Oh god, that's a good hand. It wants blue mana, but god, that's a good hand. I'm gonna keep that. No red, please. Okay, that's great. Well, I don't like that it's snow covered because that means we're gonna be up against blue-red, and that's gonna be a bit of an uphill battle. Oh my god. Let me have this, jeez. Okay. Hold. Where do they find off of that auger? This hand is so good. I can't even begin to describe how amazing this hand is. Okay, so they are on blue-red. They found the lightning bolt. Oh, this hand better hold. I need that priest. Oh, come on, Dak. One time. Preordained, don't find the red. I want to go off. Yes. Okay. Oh, that's beautiful. Goblin Lackey, you in here? You watching this? Because we're about to go off. Holy crap. Okay, we're in. We are full in. God, that was a good draw. That was everything we could have hoped for. Oh my gosh. It might as well be. I can literally draw my entire deck probably at this point. Let's keep it moving. They better not scoop before I distant Melody. We just drew 21 cards, everybody. 21 whole Magic the Gathering cards. Unbelievable. They want me to play it out? We'll play it out. No, I don't want to use that card. I want to go for this other Nettle Sentinel. Are they secretly hoping that I'll mill out or something? I don't know, but it doesn't matter. I'm going to win. Yeah, there he is. They're like, almost had you. I'm like, cool. So we're going to bring in 2 scatter shots. The Relic, because the Relic is good as insurance against both Mystic Sanctuary and Swirling Sandstorm. And I will bring in 2 Prohibits as well, because that helps against Swirling Sandstorm. Distant Melody is actually kind of bad here. Actually, I got to bring Spider Silks too. Melody is really bad. I'm going to cut 1 Lead the Stampede too. So I'm bringing in so many non-creature cards. We're going to cut this Well-Wisher, 1 Huntmaster, and 2 Essence Wardens. No, they're on blue-red. They're on Izzet Delver. We saw Lightning Bolt. My opponent was like, in chat, they're like, almost had you. I don't know about that opponent, but a valiant effort was made all the same. This is a good hand. I like this. We can go Elvish Mystic into Scattershot Archer. Into... Yeah, this is weird. I don't know how I want to play this. Mountain for the bolt to kill the Elvish Mystic before I can do stuff? No? Okay. Well, that's a play. So we're just going to go ahead, even though I can get the island for the Prohibit, I think I want to have the green for Scattershot Archer. If they want to kill the Scattershot Archer, they are welcome to. I have a second one. You have trickery? You got me. I'm not going to play the second scatter shot here. I want to give it a turn. I don't want to just like get double wiped or something. Actually, maybe I should have played the second one. Now I'm thinking about it. Because if they bolt it here, then I still have to... And if they Electrickery, they get me on the Kieran Ranger. Sure. Interesting. They just scooped. Okay. Cool. So we got a chest. And I've got enough time here, because I want to stream until 1 a.m., that we can keep going for one more. I just want to do something quick and easy, so we'll probably do something I haven't done before. We'll probably try some Heroic. I haven't actually tried this list. I don't know how good this particular version is or how out of date my list is, but we'll try it out and see what happens. But in the meantime, we got a chest to open up. So let's see what kind of goodies await us here. Play point, LOL Gataxian Probe. Why is this still in these chests? That's weird. Card isn't played anywhere anymore. And a Purpuros's invention, so not very much there. But good stuff. We, took a shot at it. Alright. So that was a pretty sweet 3-2 finish. I'm going to just wrap this up for YouTube because I'm obviously doing some recordings here. So thank you all for watching that sweet little Elves run. And don't forget to do the whole like, follow, subscribe nonsense. You know the drill. We'll be back more sweet Pauper action. So if you want to check it out, I'm going to have more videos. So be sure to check it out. And we'll see you then. So, thank you so much. Till next time.